Hey everybody, Dirty Dan here. Well, today we're going to be doing a little review on Rivarossi / AHM's BL2 diesel locomotive. So, this is kind of an unexpected thing. I don't usually do reviews, but had this guy laying around, and I figured I'd do a little review on it, because it's honestly a pretty cool engine, and I like it. So, first thing to establish, these are old, and you usually are going to have to repair them. At least new traction tires, some new lubricants, if you're going to get one of these. That's just typical of any older locomotive. The handrails are nice. The drives actually work pretty good. And as long as you maintain them, they'll run for quite a while until you have to either just replace brushes or some gears, but the gears usually don't wear out. For at least a while, I've never seen them wear out, unless it's been really abused or something. It's got a lot of external details, such as the horn here, all the handrails. It's not up to today's standards for you rivet counters who can't stand to see one small thing out of place. But it's good for the common man, but they're pretty awesome. Now, there was one issue with mine when I got it. These front trucks, the design that they use, the tabs that hold them in break off, so I had to fabricate a bit of a mount to hold it back up in there, because otherwise it'll just fall down and it'll hang by the wires. So, and you don't want that. I'll eventually probably do a video on how to repair that, because it's something that happens a lot with the older C-liners and such. They all have the same truck design on the front. But anyways, besides that, everything else with this is pretty awesome. It's got a nice windshield, which not all locomotives have. And I really like that. It's always a nice detail, because locomotives without windshields, to me, look kind of bad. For some reason, these have really heavy coats of paint on them, and the detailing up here is it's not very visible. So, I'll deduct a couple points for that. I don't particularly like that. And this thing also had one more issue. When I got it, it was not this nice bright blue. It was actually a dark green, because I think it was in a smoker house. So it was covered in soot and garbage, so it looked absolutely horrific. So when I cleaned it off, it has this nice shiny blue paint job now, and it looks great. Otherwise than that, just traction tires, new lubricants, and everything will usually get these guys up and running. Here and there, you got to make the truck repair, and the wires need to be resoldered or something like that. They're pretty simple. They're a great beginner locomotive if you want to start getting into fixing things. Because another way they're so simple as you can literally just pry the sides of the bottom of the fuel tank off, like kind of pry them apart. You can't really do it with one hand, or at least not when it's on the track. But it's so easy to maintain and take apart. I'll eventually maybe even do a video on that too, just to show you guys how to do this and how this is such a good beginner's locomotive for somebody who wants to get into restoration or repair work. But yeah, these are pretty awesome whenever you get them fully fixed up, and I know it can pull more than this, but I like pulling trains about that long with this. I don't like to put a ton of strain on the motors, because I do run this for a little while, and if you put too many cars on, it'll strain the motor, make it heat up real bad, which is not good. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 box cars, and it handles that with no problem. Unless you are some sort of crazy madman that needs to pull 20 car trains on your 4x8 layout, I think you're going to be okay with this. But I will show you the running quality. And as you can see, not bad. Little noisy, but that's not terrible. And honestly, I know this is a little far-fetched. It sort of sounds like a running diesel motor, but that's really far-fetched. See, every once in a while it'll do that. It'll kind of stop and seize up a little bit. But yeah. See, this is after a decent bit of cleaning work and work done to it. You're never going to get one, usually, that'll run like this new, or how you get it, because they're older and they've been used. Or if you get one new in box, it still has never been ran, so it's going to need broken in. But as you can see, this one runs exceptionally well, and that is on very low power. So, and then if we step it up, you can see, speeds up. And my box car just derailed. It's gonna just kind of stay like that. All right, let's stop this before anything happens. Oh, and it re-railed. Okay, cool. All right, but yeah, anyways, that's about all I have to say for it. It has an operating headlight too. I figured I'd mention that. They come in a bunch of different road names. I know they come in Rock Island, Chicago, and Eastern Illinois. They come in, I honestly don't remember all of them, but I'm sure you could find a variant that you like. Oh, the Florida East Coast, that's another one. And then I think they come in Monon, which I don't know why anyone would want a Monon BL2. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. And also, another thing, you can get these in Proto 2000, which is the lifelike Proto 2000. They make this exact basically this exact shell. If you're really looking for a highly detailed one, you can get a Proto 2000 one. They're pretty awesome. They have Athearn drives, and if you really want, I know there's a way you can retrofit these shells onto those chassis. So if you have like this shell or Florida East Coast shell, you just have to drill a couple holes and it'll fit right on. So pretty cool nonetheless. But anyways, without further ado, for the rest of the video, I would like you guys to enjoy some nice clips of this thing running. God damn it.